Yo, what's going on, gents? It's Vimp here, coming at you with another one of these direct strike videos. Excited about this one. There's no better way to start a direct strike video with this guy just saying going for gold mines, by the way. You know what? Same, bro. This video, we're basically the gold mine police, and we're essentially trying to stop people from going for gold mines. But at the end of the day, sometimes if your teammates are going for gold mines, might as well make it 3. You know what? 4 gold mines, let's go. Let's make this shit happen. We're gonna generate so much gold, then it's gonna make us freaking unstoppable. I'm excited about this one. Honestly, I can't complain by my starting lineup. I actually really like this. Ghouls, we got shamans up in the mix. I don't see any sort of dispel, so maybe we put up a solid fight here for a second. I start summoning a couple skellies. To be honest, I think if I remember correctly, you're not able to summon skellies from the summons. So Dark Ranger has this black arrow ability, and I think it only applies on units. So for example, treants, if you take them down with the black arrow, you're not able to actually summon extra skeletons. We have a pretty good, I guess, lineup versus this exact comp. The thing is, this guy had a really nice momentum push where essentially he had treants summoned from the previous opponent. Kind of was a little bit rougher, but in my opinion, we should be able to take him down because honestly, ghouls are going to do a-okay versus huntresses long run. But yeah, I did tell my opponents that my teammates that I am the pretty much oh my god, bro. I told my teammate that I'm basically the gold mine police, and if I see a 4 gold mine, bro, you're getting arrested for that crime. Bro, this guy went for 4 gold mines. He's actively trolling. There's no way. It's legit. At this point, like, I guess I have to give it to him, you know? The thing is, I have a pretty good build versus my opponent. So huntresses are very liable to pierce damage. So me going for a lot of rifles is going to do bonus damage to them. But my teammates were kind of trolling a little bit with Sorks and 4 gold mines. To be honest, I think it would be a really fun video for me to just go full on gold mines. Are my teammates going for that? I mean, at this point, might as well, right? I just want to see how we're doing versus this guy. So if we start summoning skeletons to just tank for us, that's going to be pretty good. But the thing is, he has a lot of freaking huntresses. Huntresses plus treants is going to be a nightmare for me to deal with. This guy's already level 2. So the best way to really handle yellow, to be honest, more gold mines. It's basically we're going late game. Oh my god, I'm pulling myself in the foot here. I think this is probably a bad idea, but no matter what, we'll give it a shot. I'm trusting in its magic, baby. And hopefully 3 gold mines really gives me that economic advantage, and we can really take down yellow. That's my hope, at least. Holy shit, yellow is gonna be an absolute monster, bro. I think like at this point, like, he has an absurd advantage. The only good thing that was happening at the moment was the fact that, like, I was stacked with with purple. That's the only good thing that was happening. But we might actually take him down finally. I'm telling you guys had to believe in the strategy. It was the 3rd gold mine that really, you know, nailed. It was the final nail in the coffin, essentially. We just had to get that, you know, that 3rd gold mine to really build that advantage. Oh my god, bro, I don't know what's happening with this current meta. People are just like full on trolling with 4 gold mines. At this point, I'm going for it. I have no choice. The video is all about the greed. We want that. You see this shiny green number? We want this to be kept at 150. The greener it is, that means the more money is flowing into our pockets. And you can see this number going as high as possible. And, you know, it makes a man really happy just seeing that passive income just casually flowing into his pockets. You know, it's just a good way to make a man happy. And listen, at this point, I feel like we're doing really good. The fact is, we have a very high win rate hero, right? We got a really good lineup of units, right? And the second I'm going to start attacking up into those higher levels, I mean, he has huntresses and spellbreakers, which are obviously countered by what I currently have, right? Rifles are going to do so much damage, right? I have mostly heavy armored units, which will take a little bit, well, 100% versus whatever he has, right? And I'm going to be doing a lot of damage, right? And I can even pump out a couple upgrades. I have so much gold flowing in that I could just finance or just keep upgrading my units, no problem, right? And I have so many my dispel is kind of like my only problem at the moment. But it's not like that he has like incredible amount of summons, right? Or whatnot. In the future, we can even go for tier 3 and go for destroyers. I guess that's my way of like potentially handling any sort of sum or like extra spells and whatnot, so I could dispel with destroyer. So I'm okay even late game. So once we get Dark Rager to like higher levels, and those skeletons are going to be a massive problem for our boy here. So listen, we're in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot. Yo, can someone tell me what is the thing with people just rushing tier 3? How is this like a legit strategy? I feel like honestly it's full on troll in my opinion. Like rushing tier 3 essentially gives your opponents so much like leeway when it comes to like, I don't know, it gives them so much time, right? It gives them so much time to mass units and just counter you, right? Because yes, you're building high value units when you think about it. I agree, but it makes no sense. It's so easy to counter, right? You give your opponent so much time to just think about a strategy to counter you, right? So I don't know if you guys have been playing direct strike and whatnot, if you guys think it's a legit strategy. In my opinion, I think it's full on troll, because by the time you get tier 3 and your armies like makes sense, right? Already your opponent thought about like 15 ways to counteract. So for example, let's say people are rushing Frostworms, or like Teal is doing at the moment. He has tanks and chimeras, right? So basically you go for ballistas, mortar teams just to handle the tanks, and then anti-air is pretty straightforward. There's one unit like what is it called? This the Hawks. Oh no, what is the unit called? I freaking forgot. But the one that shackles you, right? Automatically you get countered. Or even hippogriffs, right? You just mass hippogriffs and it's pretty much GG. There's nothing you could do. It's so stupid. That's why I'm so confused that people like actually think this is a legit strategy. Bro, I have so much gold at the moment that I can't even spend it. I'm just massing a lot of tier 1 units. Look at this guy getting a shit ton of pillage damage. Oh my god. Bro. Bro, this guy generated, like, we're talking crypto money at this point. That is insane. This guy probably generated a Bitcoin. Oh my god. Mountain Giants are gonna get absolutely annihilated by my Ghoul Frenzy ghouls, bro. They have 25% increased attack rate. Also, I got the upgrade for the Rifleman, giving them a little bit more range, but I'm literally running through yellow at this point. It was a little bit rough at the beginning, but guys, look at the amount of gold. I can't even keep up with this spending at this point. So I'm going to tier up, and my objective here, straightforward, right? I'm going to be going for Bloodlust. All my units with Bloodlust, I'm going to be essentially an unstoppable force. I'm going to be running through yellow and red at the same time, no problem. And I need a little bit of magic damage, and I feel like the waves are overlapped in a way. Yeah, this fairy dragon's so valuable. It's insane how much damage it's dealing. But yeah, this is what I mean. It's going to be super difficult for my opponents to do anything. Bro, look at my gold. I just teched up, and I feel like I got the gold back. Guys, the generation of gold, like, I have generational wealth at this point. We're talking, like, bro, my kids are set for life. Their kids are set for life. I mean, this is stupid. Bro, I think this is the new way of playing it. I guess he was right. Bro, this guy, he was right from the beginning. I thought he was stupid, but I guess he had the right idea from the beginning, bro. I can't even spend this gold. It's so stupid. Like, I'm going to be going for one fairy, right? For any sort of potential casters. And now we'll just get Bloodlust. We have so many shamans, right? 5 shamans are going to Bloodlust my whole army. And what I could do is just get, like, more DPS. I could get more upgrades. I could go 2 damage right away, or I could just directly transition to Mountain Giants. Because there's no good response from these guys, right? How is yellow going to defend versus Mountain Giants? There's literally no way. It's impossible. And now we're even stacking with the Paladin with the +2 armor. It's dumb, guys. It's so dumb. The thing is, Griffin Riders can be a problem. They will be doing quite a bit of damage to my ghouls, but what is that dark? What was that Dirt Ranger sucking this hippogriff? Like, it had so many freaking better targets. That was so dumb, bro. AI sometimes. That's why I feel like The game, sometimes you could toggle this on and off. This is what's so fun about like these auto battlers. You have some control over the game in the sense that you can toggle these on and off. So you have some control over it. But yeah, sometimes AI is so freaking dumb. But yeah, this amount of gold is so stupid. I'm like, bro, I literally casually built 4 mountain giants. Yes, I did sell. Okay, yes, I did sell a few ghouls because at this point we're feeding. We do not want to feed too much XP to those griffins and whatnot because waves are getting kind of overstacked in a weird way. I'm trying to place these a little bit better. I'm just going to try to see what are the current fights. So yeah, I mean, look at this. We're going to be getting automatically all their upgrades. It's so dumb, bro. This is, I think, honestly, I might have to take that back. Like the rushing tier 3 is, well, actually, you know what? No. Rushing tier 3 is still stupid. I think it's stupid. What's good? Where's the 5th mine? Where's the 5th mine? Yeah, I was asking myself the same question, bro. Where's my fucking 5th mine? Just be quiet. Realize you were wrong and say so. Okay, yes. I completely apologize. You... Bro, he's actually right. I can't believe he's actually right. Like 4 gold mines is actually the play. I wonder if it, like, what the fuck is this guy building? Like, he's massing Druid of the Claw. Like, this guy, your opponent should be able to counter you so easily, right? Get any, like, red should mass fairy dragons, right? And this strategy would be so useless. Get any sort of magic damage in the front, and you would take care of the Druid of the Claw. If he has possession, anything, it's so liable to so many, like, small things. But I feel like probably our opponents don't even know how to counter it. Because, bro, I don't even have space. Shoot. Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay, let's get a hero. We have time for it. Even level 6 Dark Ranger. This is insane. If this guy doesn't have the upgrade, bro, that'd be insane. I could even charm Mountain Giants. I don't have any mana, unfortunately. We'll get my second hero. And we should be in a really good spot, guys. Like, this is hilarious. This strategy is so stupid. Oh my god. What are we doing, bro? Come on, man. And we get Dark Death Knight. When you think about it, actually, I can level up Coil because I would be able to actually heal the Dark Ranger, which might actually be a good consideration. This is probably arguably one of the best second tier heroes you can get. So I'm very happy to roll the Death Knight. So Death Knight in combination with Dark Ranger cannot be bad. We literally have 6 Mountain Giants at this point. This is insane. It's hard for me to keep up with the amount of resources I'm getting. Here we're probably going to be going for one more, honestly going for more Bloodlust is probably the angle. At least that's what I'm, okay, I probably didn't get that enough in time. So we got a lot of rifles. DPS is good. We can even get to tier 2 upgrades. I think that would be solid. So getting weapons and armor cannot be bad. So I see a lot of my opponents. So I'm thinking, how do I counter yellow? Yellow, this game is all about counters, right? So he has a lot of Mountain Giants. He went for an upgrade, as did I. And at this point, it's all about worrying about those Mountain Giants. I could go for anything with medium armor would be good. I could also go for a couple Spellbreakers to handle those Treants. So those summons, I can take possession of them. Also, I'm also fighting Red, which is mainly Druid of the Claw and Griffin Riders. Bro, I'm running through this guy, honestly. My Death Knight even leveled up. That's insane, bro. My army is just crazy. I could even go for Death Pact to keep this bad boy alive. Honestly, probably going for Death Pact is the way to play this. Guys, I'm literally carrying. Like, I'm doing so much. Yeah, Death Pact is the way to play this. Death Pact, because honestly, Dark Ranger is never in trouble. So Death Pact, keeping my Death Knight alive and having that Unholy Aura is super good because Unholy Aura gives all my units regeneration, and not only that, but it reinforces to my next teammate faster. So basically, I do not need to get the item. So this is why it's so important to get it. At this point, like, there's no bad, like, everything works. Like I could build like the dumbest units and still win. Here, the obvious play is destroyers for the single fact that we're going to be dealing with some casters and mainly those bears. So once we absorb mana from not our own units, that's why you see me disable absorb mana, because it only absorbs mana from your own casters or heroes. So you want to disable that. So you want to only devour mana from basically opponents, and once we do that, we should be able to do that splash damage that the destroyers have. So yeah, at this point, we're going to be getting an armor upgrade, closing out the game. Guys, I'm excited to see the score screen. I want to see how dominant was my performance, but this guy just got his level 6 tranquility. Let's see if he uses it. It's just almost impossible. Maybe they even get a nice cheeky stack here, but my army is like, bro, okay, maybe they get a stack. Because don't forget, this is really close. Look at this, 200 HP. This guy's got Cosmodon, and this guy might have Tranquility. I don't know if he used it. Oh, shit. This might be a problem, gents. What the fuck is this? Yeah, the thing is, like, Hippogriffs are really strong, but they should be able to handle Griffin Riders. He has basically better upgrades, so he should be in a pretty good spot. But yeah, these guys are actually going to be stacking here. There's no way we lose, right? 200 HP on this freaking fortress. And these guys, this is what I mean, guys. There's one moment in this game of you not paying attention or making a mistake, and the game can be thrown away. Holy. I guess at this point, rifles would be good, and one more, I think one more bloodlusted unit. Because we want to bloodlust basically our everything in our army. Holy, bro. Maybe a couple more fairies. Look at this. Tranquility, Cosmodon, even Brewmaster. It's all up to me, guys. We have Paladin there, but I don't think the aura reaches. If I am not able to deal with this, I think the game might be over. Level 6, this is a perfect stack for them. I don't have enough gold. The first time I say this. Oh, come on, take this panda down. It's so important. That's huge. I'm soaking up a lot of damage. Life Drain is just giving me so much HP. But I think we broke a decent bunch of that stack. We took down almost like 3 heroes. Dreadlord, Mountain Giant. No, Mountain Giant. Mountain King. And we also took down the panda. So I really need this guy to pull through. Come on, bro. What the fuck is he building? Okay, yeah, this guy's trolling. Why does this guy have Lord of the Rings? Like, what's happening here? Yeah, I think this guy's kind of trolling a little bit. Bro? Lord of the Rings, I think he's not spending his gold properly. What, like, do we want more mounted giants? I'm really trying to think here. We got enough DPS. I think getting one more fairy is going to be so vital. More mountain giants. Yeah, I think more mountain giants isn't stupid. Let's put this Dark Ranger in the back. Over here, one more mountain giant. I'm trying to think here. I think, honestly, just more Obsidian statues. Bro, this is so freaking close. I feel like we can lose the game right now if we're not careful. I'm building more units, but I don't know if I should have went for 33. What would you guys have done in this exact situation? Okay, let's get the aura. Let's get the aura. We do have ghouls in case my hero needs to use Death Pact. Okay, he's going to choose to die. That's fine too. Dark Ranger's still in the back there. Maybe getting a couple... Why do I have a... Oh, I charmed it. Okay, I was like, why do I have a Chimera? It's because I charmed that. That's why Dark Ranger is so nice, man. It charms like higher tier units. I think the AI has been reprogrammed in this new patch to really aim for higher priority targets. So for example, Banshees will aim for higher tier units. So it's obviously better. Do we want to go for silence or stats? I think both are good options. But look at this. My destroyers are still up in the mix. That's huge. And what's cool is that the Griffin Riders do not aim for them. And the only anti-air this guy has is hippogriffs and dreads, which are arguably not optimal. So this is probably my way to salvage this game. It's to mass destroyers. So keep a little bit of gold for upgrades and go for 2 more destroyers, and I think we might have the game in the bag. Bro, okay, everyone's calling GG, but yeah, that was crazy draft. Yeah, that was a really fun game, back and forth. I got a couple, bro, I feel like I hella carried, no? I saved a little bit of gold, got a couple of more, what's it called? Obsidian statues, and oh man, what a game. I felt like I played fine. It was kind of a troll to a certain degree, but come on, man. I did so many kills. But yeah, I guess blue carried a little bit. But either way, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this direction. If you guys want to see more of this in the future, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.